Final moments here. Time to play with the panel. And back with us, our panel tonight, Eugene, Rachel, Richard, and Stephen. Heather in Idaho writes this: McCain's negative attacks on Obama may end up being the best thing that could have happened for Obama's campaign. Obama supporters don't just get mad, they get even. I donated money yesterday and may do so again today. I know I am not the only one feeling fired up about this. I'm sure contributions have spiked in the final days of July. What's remarkable about that, Gene, is that she lives in Idaho.
Maybe it's her own private Idaho, or maybe she knows something we don't know about Idaho. But yeah, I mean, maybe there'll be some reaction from the Obama campaign. But I guess I wouldn't go so far as to say it may be the best thing that would happen to the Obama campaign. I think negative campaigning usually works to some extent, and to the extent that McCain has been able to make this, talk about Obama's fitness, that's success for him.
Right. And by the way, he doesn't need the money. Yeah. Richard in Michigan writes this: don't you think the celeb ad would have been more effective in getting the Obama is a celebrity idea out if the ad showed Oprah, Brad Pitt, or Tom Cruise instead of Paris Hilton and Britney Spears? Well, if we're ticking off celebrities, Rachel, how about Scarlett Johansson, with whom he has some sort of email relationship? It has been reported. That's somebody that he actually knows.
Yeah, and that would have at least given you the same sort of crypto-racial message about the black guy with the white girls, which is the whole subtext here that our friend Harold Ford was hit with Republican ads against him in his last race in Tennessee. I mean, that's the unspoken between-the-lines thing going on here. And the reason that they didn't show him with Oprah, with whom he's done huge events, they didn't show him with any male celebrities. They could have picked Scarlett Johansson, and maybe we'll see that for round two.
Yeah, I don't really think that that's a fair analogy in terms of the use of Paris Hilton and Britney Spears here. I go back to the point, Steve, that this is about choosing celebrities who are famous for being famous. That's the knock over the head that I think they're trying for.
Yeah, I mean, it's why you have, Rachel and somebody like me on the panel. I don't see it at all. I don't think that there's any crypto-racial. I don't think that there's anything racial at all. I think Britney and Paris Hilton are lightweights. They're trying to suggest that Obama's a lightweight, that he can't follow it up with substance. To me, I'm just flabbergasted when I hear that there's a racial element to it.
But why not couldn't Oprah make the same effort? I mean, couldn't Oprah have the same effect? Oprah's a chat show host. She's wildly popular. She's very, very rich.
Yeah,
she
smart.
has an appealing persona. She has a huge following. Right. It makes all the right points.
She talks for an hour. Yeah, she talks for an hour every day and actually makes sense. Britney Spears and Paris Hilton don't talk, and they don't make sense when they do.
Listen,
I mean, it would have totally defeated the whole purpose. I mean, Oprah is an asset for Obama. The last thing the McCain campaign would want to do would be to remind people how much Oprah likes Obama.
I think that if you want to talk about the fact that he actually has a tie with somebody like Oprah, who makes most of the points that they wanted to make here, you use her in the campaign if you want to deliberately avoid the obvious racial association by putting the black guy with the white girls. I'm sorry.
Richard, comment here.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, look, I think it's not just about celebrity. They want to make him out to be an airhead, which is what these celebrities are most famous for. The problem is they're setting the bar very low. This is a point Steve made earlier. When you hear Barack Obama speak, he doesn't sound like Britney Spears or Paris Hilton, so I think they are actually not helping themselves. They did the same on foreign policy. The guy goes overseas. Lo and behold, he can talk about foreign policy.
All right, Norm, we'll get one more in here that doesn't have to do with anybody, including Lindsay Lohan. Norm writes, with his pick for Obama's VP, imagine what would happen if John McCain could get Colin Powell on his ticket. He could promise Powell that he would only serve one term and would back Powell as the standard bearer in 2012. Powell would level the playing field with African Americans and, as everybody knows, has a large following with independents and moderate Democrats. Gene, a couple of problems with that. I think it's fairly clear that Powell does not want to run. And I think it's also fairly clear that he might actually endorse Barack Obama.
Well, yeah, right. There is that, David. That would be a problem with that scenario.
That would be. All right.
If your
we're out of time. I toss it to you.
The other guy, that would be a problem.